At the turning of the century, I was a boy of 5. My dad went off to fight the Boers and never came back alive. He left me ma to bring us up, no charity she'd seek. She scrubbed and scraped and scrimped along on 7 and 6 a week. At 14 years I left the school and went to find a job. With growing kids, my ma was glad of the extra couple of bob. I'm sure that better schooling would have stood me in good stead, but you can't afford refinements when you're struggling for your bread. And when the Great War came along, I didn't hesitate. I took the royal shilling and went off to do me bit. 4 years in trenches, mud and blood, 4 years and thereabouts. I copped some gas in Flanders and was invalided out. And when the war was over and we'd finished with the Hun, we all were very glad and we thought the fighting done. But it wasn't long before we found we had to fight for the right to go to work. In 26 the general strike found me out on the streets. With growing kids by then, their needs I had to meet. A brave new world was coming, the brotherhood of man. But when the strike were over, we were back where we began. We struggled through the 30s, out of work now and again. We saw the black shirts marching and the things they did in Spain. I brought me kids up decent and taught them wrong from right, but Hitler was the lad who came and taught them how to fight. My daughter was a land girl, she got married to a Yang. They gave me son a gong for stopping one of Rommel's tanks. Was injured just before the end and he convalesced in Rome. Married the night I nursed and never bothered to come home. Now once a month my daughter sends a cheerful little note about the colour telly and the other things they've got. They've got a son, a nice young man. He's just turned 21 and now he has been called up to fight in Afghanistan. We're living on the pension now, it doesn't go too far. Not much for a life that seems like just one long bloody war. I don't know how to change things and I wish I knew just why. I don't know how to change things, but by Christ we'd better try.